Welcome to Jason's Jewel of the Week. And man, people, I owe you guys an apology. I made a huge mistake. And for some reason, I thought the Atlanta Falcons were a real football team. They have one of the top three running backs in the NFL in Bijan Robinson. And they have a defense that I would call above average. They have a wide receiver in Drake London who is also above average. And Kyle Pitts, while he may not have lived up to expectations that we have placed upon him, he is still a decent to above average tight end. So, on paper, you would think that they would defeat a team like the Miami Dolphins, a team whose quarterback is nicknamed Tua Turn the Ball Over, a team whose head coach's seat is so hot he can sit on it and get third-degree burns. A team so fractured, their press conferences have become confusing and sad to watch. The Miami Dolphins had no business winning that game, folks. None, let alone dismantling the Atlanta Falcons the way that they did this week. So for that, I apologize, folks. I apologize. I never should have picked them. Granted, I want to say I should have seen it coming, but I didn't see it coming, obviously, as I took my biggest hit of the year on this one. As you know, I guess I got a little too cocky. I guess it was like Survivor. I got a little too cocky, and you can't get cocky. So this one is on me. So while I won't say that I'll never lose again, I will say it will be a while before we put our hard-earned money back on the Atlanta Falcons. They peaked when I guess they peaked when they beat Buffalo, but whatever. After the Atlanta Falcons debacle, I am now 6-3 on the season and 32-13-1 overall since 2023. We are now up $46.94 on the year and up a total of 18.3 units. Anyways, on to the next. And this week, we are going to roll with the Kansas City Chiefs at -1.5 over the Buffalo Bills. The Kansas City Chiefs are 5-3 against the spread overall, 1-1 against the spread when on the road. Buffalo is 3-4 against the spread overall, and 1-3 against the spread at home. After a win, Buffalo is again 1-3 against the spread, and they're coming off that win against Carolina. And while Kansas City's 3-1 against the spread, Kansas City is 3-1 against the spread when coming off the win, and we saw what they did to the Washington Commanders last night, about calling the Redskins. But anyway, overall, I think Kansas City is a better team than Buffalo, and I think that they get the win, even though this game is in Buffalo. At -1.5, the Chiefs will indeed need to win by 2 points. And this week, I trust them to get that done against the Buffalo Bills. Now, we watched Baltimore manhandle Buffalo in week 1 in Buffalo. And while Buffalo came back and won that game, I do not feel like those turn of events will be duplicated this week. Buffalo's defense has been shaky this year, and with Ed Oliver ruled out, for the time being anyway, the Bills have lost one of their anchors on defense. All in all, the Chiefs are rolling right now. They just got back Rashee Rice, and the team. They just got back Rashee Rice to the team, and after an injury and suspension, they are now as healthy as they have been in quite some time. Patrick Mahomes is still the best QB in the game, and as we all know, Buffalo struggles against Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. So this should be a great game for sure. I am rolling with the Chiefs at -1.5 for Jason's Jewel of the Week. Good luck with your bets. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all be easy. Peace.